What's going on, y'all? This is the Youth Sports Center, YSC, the show, number 8. Number ocho, we in the building right now, guys. We got Maximus Abasolo in the building. What's going on, Max? Now, yesterday, he earned his name, Lights, Camera, Abasolo, because he brings all the action. There was no need for the action word in there. You just put Lights, Camera, Abasolo, man. And yesterday made a pick six, ran it back to the house, man. How did that feel, Max?
Man, that was great. I just wanted to thank my D-line for the pressure that they gave on the quarterback. Yeah, it was a perfect jump. Like I read it perfectly. It was good. Played a good game yesterday. I did pretty good.
So Max is a part of the Otay Ranch Broncos, a famed organization here in San Diego, and we're getting ready to let, just a little bit play go on right here. Now, Max, let me ask you a real question on here. Now, we'll rewind that back. What were you thinking on this play? Where are you at, and what were you thinking?
I'm about right here. I'm right there at left guard because our left guard was hurt, so I substitute because I could play that position. So I was there at left guard. The play is going to the right. I think it's outside play. I think it's outside play. My job is they were blitzing, so they had two guys blitzing. So the center is doing a gap left block to the nose tackle. So and the guy's blitzing an A gap, and I got that guy. I got him. Just drove him to the whistle.
Okay, here we go. Boom. There's Max right there on the play, driving him, bow until he goes on the ground. Now that's 8 yards that's 8-yard drive, guys. Here he is again. Boom, taking his man completely out of the play. This is what Max does when he's in there playing on the offensive side of the ball. Now, Max, you were the number 6'2". Now, a lot of people, a lot of young kids, that be out there balling, they probably like, oh, man, I don't know. I'm real serious about my number. Why 6'2" for you?
I just grew up with that number. My brother was a 6'2" when he first played football. I just felt like I should live up that number.
Okay. So that's what Max is doing. Max is out here. He says he's living up to the name, living up to the fame, and living up to a number that is brother hold. Now, how many brothers you got that play football, Max?
I have one older brother and one little brother that plays on my football team.
Oh, okay. So you got a little brother that plays.
Yeah, same team. He's a cornerback and wide receiver, safety too.
Okay. So Max got a little brother that plays on the team. How is it, man, bringing up your little brother, man, on your team? How is that, playing with your little bro, knowing you got to watch his back? If he do something wrong, then big time, you could be in trouble for it. So you got to watch your little brother on the field. How is that, man?
Man, it's a great feeling. I love playing with my brother. I love to boost up his self-esteem. I like to give him confidence. Whenever he do a good play, I give him props. That's pretty much it.
Now, you guys got a really good coaching staff. You guys won the championship last year. Primed to win it again this year. Good defense. What do you guys say about your coaches, man, and the Otay Ranch Broncos organization?
To me, I think we have the best coaches in San Diego. We have a great O-line coach, which is my dad. Pretty much our O-line is the best in San Diego, I think. Our offensive coordinator, Coach Ruben, he's real good. He's been coaching for a long time. Our defensive coach, Coach Lenny, he's good. He's got us doing what we do, putting us in the right positions to stop the offense.
See, so Max is primed and ready, man. Now, look, a lot of kids don't do this. Max hit me up on Messenger. Hey, man, what's going on, Reed? What you doing this week? And I'm like, Max, I don't know. He's like, come check out my game. I'm like, all right, I come check out his game. And in the game, Max is the pick six. I'm on the microphone. I get to shout his name out. He get to point to the stands. Hey, man, that's what this is all about, man. Youth sports, youth building. Max, do you know what high school you want to go to yet?
Right now, St. Augustine Saints.
Max is already I like a kid like that. He know what he want to do already. He not like, oh, I'm not ready. I'm gonna let him shot me around. He ready right now. He's been playing in San Diego for a long time, watching the Saints. Now, why the Saints for you?
To me, I think it's the best pick for me. It's all boys school, so I don't have to focus on the other distractions. I feel like I've already talked to the coaches. I know the principal over there. They're looking out for me. Like they know that they want me. I want to go there. Cathedral's looking for me too, but it's a little bit farther from my house. Helix wants me to go there, but I don't know. Saints is just a good pick for me. I think it's private school. No, it's all boys school. My cousins go there. I feel like that's the place I should go to.
So Max has already chosen. He's like, hey, man, he don't want to be distracted by none of you knuckleheads. Don't hit him up on Instagram right now yet. Don't blow up his Instagram because you see him on TV on Youth Live. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Max is focused. He said he wants to go to St. Augustine. He wants to grind forward because he knows what he wants. The coaches over there are smart enough to come grab a young man of this caliber. I've been watching Maximus play for a couple years now, and I'm delighted to say he's definitely one of the top players here in San Diego County right now. We're getting ready to go to break, guys, because we got tons of players in here today on the YSC, the show. Hey, guys, we got to blow up. Shout out to Global Tax Empire, Zija, and shout out to all our other sponsors, Martex, Lamar Alexander Photography, and the rest. We'll be back, guys.
Just want to thank NFL Flag San Diego for another awesome season, and you're watching Youth Sports Center.
Yeah. There you go. Max is ready to go, man. His team is ready, man. How you guys looking, man, for a final, man? You guys looking for the championship or what?
We stacked this year. We stacked up our team this year. We have a good season. Right now we're undefeated. I think we can go all the way, win that championship, that San Diego Q Bowl again.
Yeah, boy. These boys, they looking for the back-to-back state champs, man. You know what I'm saying? We got more in here, man. We got a big man in here. Say your name for us, big man.
Johan Pineda, number 93.
Yeah, boy. You
best center in the San Diego County.
That's what he said. He said he's the best center. He ready to turn up. He said, man, no, how was it out there in the trenches today, big man?
I mean, it wasn't easy, but it wasn't too hard.
It wasn't easy. It wasn't too hard. Oh, look, they got a little cheerleader fans in here. Look, she said we live. She said, ooh, look. Hey, man. So you guys pride yourself, man, on having a big, strong line in your defense, man. You guys almost had 3 pick sixes. So you guys was reading, man. You guys did a lot of studying, right?
Yeah, I mean, we just out here working. Like, our linebackers is our biggest main threat that all the San Diego teams should be looking out for. It's our linebackers and our line. We have the biggest line in San Diego, probably the best linebackers San Diego. We have a good team this year.
Hey, man, that's how it's rolling right now, man. I'm here with Big Max, man. Say your name.
Johan Pineda.
Johan Pineda, man. Turn up, man. He say the best center in town. Turn up. That's what we talk about now. The Youth Sports Center. Greatness allowed. Thanks.
You can get to a regional and compete and claim, if you're really good, right, to be one of the best. And if you make it here, you certainly are. But on behalf of your program, coach, and all the things that we just said, right, I want to officially invite you to the Pro Football Hall of Fame Village back, hopefully if you make it, right, but the Game for Life National Youth Championship, and you guys are in, coach. You guys are in.
Awesome.
Here we go. Here we go. Coach Dwayne, on behalf of the Pro Football Hall of Fame Academy.
Brother relationship, so then we can have like that more spirit in us, and then we can like get pumped up more.
What he's saying is these guys need a little bit more blocking. They need a little bit more time to link up, give the quarterback some time back there so he can fire it off to Ayala and fire it off to Jackson, man. This is Youth Sports Center, Greatness Allowed, man. We'll be following these kids and following their come up, man, within the next couple of years. Hey, these guys, no matter what, win, lose, or draw, they still winners to me. Youth Sports Center, Greatness Allowed. Turn up. What's going on, y'all? We're back right now, YSC the show, and I'm here with my man, Hot Lava, Jonathan Nava, the QB, man, for the Bonita Bucks. A couple weeks ago, man, we went out and checked him out play at, I believe we was at Los Toros, right? And his guy, he goes in, right, and he's playing quarterback. He's got to do all he can. Not having a lot of time out there, so he's getting up out of the pocket. He's throwing it, rolling, getting it to his guys, trying to make it happen. Jonathan Nava, now you're out there on the field. You're playing with a team. It's tough. You know what I mean? You guys not winning every game, but you're still keeping your heart into it, man. How does it feel?
I mean, it's hard going to every single game and, like, knowing that we could possibly lose because we're a fresh new team. And, like, I've never worked with this team before, so, like, it's a lot harder than just, like, how other teams work together, you know? So, like, I'm the QB, I'm the safety, and I'm punter, so I have to be playing all around. I never come off the field.
Never come off the field. And that's why he's a YSC all-team member, because when we went and watched him play, he wasn't coming off the field. He was punting. Yesterday, you punted about a 75-yarder. That was pretty big. It was a pretty big punt, you know what I'm saying? So as these kids are growing, we start watching them from when they're young. and then watch them maturate. You know, right now playing on the team, yeah, they may not be winning all the games, but being able to see through that and see a kid who really wants it, who really wants something out of life, that's what the Youth Sports Center is about. Jonathan, are you undecided? I know you right now, you kind of like in between high schools right now, but where are you leaning towards? Where would you like to go play high school?
I mean, around my neighborhood, it's either like Olympian because they're the Division I, or maybe like Helix because people have been telling me to go there, or like just other schools around. But no, I'm leaving my options open so I can go wherever.
There you go. Now he's leaving his options open, guys, because he's feeling around. It's still a fill-out process for Jonathan right now. He's a really, really, really strong safety, and he can flick the wrist real easy as a quarterback and just let it fly. You got some pretty good wide receivers. You got a wide receiver by the name of Jackson, man. How do you like Jackson, man, playing with Jackson?
I mean, Jackson Mackay, number 7, he's my number 1 wide receiver. Like, he's the one main guy I would like to go to. Like those QBs in the NFL, they have that one special guy. He's my one special guy to hit.
There you go. And every QB has to have that one special guy to hit, that one guy he can trust into, get the ball to real quick, and he can make something happen with. And that's what Nava's doing. So check this out, guys. Reed Dudley has been asked to work with the Pro Football Hall of Fame Academy, right? And we're going to be grabbing kids from all over the San Diego County, putting them together for this all-star team, right? Maximus Abasolo, guys like Jonathan Nava. As soon as they're done with their season and ready to get it in, we're going to be looking to bring these guys in. So we're going to be popping up on him pretty soon. He's probably just hearing about this. I'm just throwing this on him right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, boom, put it in his lap. So he's going to have to deal with this a little bit later on. Jonathan, so you guys got a lot. You guys playing against. How'd you feel, man, getting your first interview, man? Now you here at the YSC store, man. What do you think about the Youth Sports Center, man?
I mean, my first interview, I was more nervous than I am right now because I've already been through this. And the first game, it was just more of experience. Like, I'm glad just to get back on the field and just play football.
And that's what it is, guys. So with schools like Helix and schools like Olympian calling, asking for this kid to come on their team and be a player, it's only because, guys, check it out. He can really play the game. Turn up, man. This is the Youth Sports Center. We're getting ready to head to our break, guys. I'm here with my man, Hot Lava, Jonathan Nava, man, who lets that ball go for the Bonita Bucks, man. Turn up. Turn off. We'll be back. Turn up. What's up, man? It's the Youth Sports Center. Greatness allowed, man. Hey, man, these guys was out here flying around the field. Dynamite energy drink. These guys are about to blow up, man. This is Jackson right here, Nava and Ayala for Bonita, man. How'd you guys feel out there, man? You guys played one of the toughest teams in the country.
I mean, we felt good. I think the only thing that we need to work on is just like our whole team coming together and have that brother relationship, so then we can have that more spirit in us, and then we can get pumped up more.
What he's saying is these guys need a little bit more blocking. They need a little bit more time to link up, give the quarterback some time back there so he can fire it off to Ayala and fire it off to Jackson, man. This is Youth Sports Center, Greatness Allowed, man. We'll be following these kids and following their come up, man, within the next couple of years. Hey, these guys, no matter what, win, lose, or draw, they still winners to me. Youth Sports Center, Greatness Allowed. Turn up.
You're watching the Youth Sports Center.
Baby, you got me. Ah! We rapping all night. You know me.
Let's go, 14. Amari, you know what I mean? Number 2, touchdown. Doug's 14, about to kill right now. Let's go.
Like the video telling we built different. Not everybody built to be built different. That's why.
up, y'all? What's going on? This your boy Reed Dudley, YSC The Show. We are up and we are live, guys. The Youth Sports Center Greatness Allowed. Now check this out. Shout out Sarku, right? They come down here, y'all. They always hook it up. You know, they always come in. They make sure the kids got something to eat. Shout out Sarku. We appreciate y'all. And then shout out Scotch and Soda. You know, they always make sure your boy Reed Dudley come in here looking fly a little bit, Mike. They got me with the collar today looking fly a little bit. Today, guys, we have our featured athlete of the YSC The Show and the Youth Sports Center for the whole summer. So before the summer started, I mean, this even started maybe a couple years ago where his dad, Maylon, sent me a picture of his son, and he was flexing, and I was like, man, what's going on? He was like, oh, man, Mikey just getting big. And I was like, man, I ain't seen him since he was young. And within the next couple of months, I mean, Mike turned into a complete monster, not only dominating on the football field, being missing for 6 games and then taking his team to the championship, but then Mike doing it on the basketball court also. So this picture right here was sent to me, and we were like, you know what? We're going to hype this up. I'm going to do a little YSC cover because Maylon told me about Team Thomas that which they were creating, right? And, man, did they not disappoint at all. Mike. Come on, man. How was the summer?
The summer was good. You know, we got to go to nationals and compete against all the top teams and players in the country, like North Coast Blue Chips and NYBA. We played in the championship, and we won it. I like to thank Malcolm for putting this together and taking this time to do this. And I said overall it was a great summer. Then I got to go to Vegas and play with my other team, the Atlanta Cavs. And we came short in the Bigfoot, but we won the Fab 48 Session 2. We beat Compton Magic in the championship.
Now right here we got behind you. Now this is that game. This is that North Coast game right there. Now who's that big man right there that's dunking? Wait a minute, time out. Who that? Who's that? Who's big number 10?
That's our big man, Quentin Webb. He's from San Bernardino. Yeah, he reclassed up to class of 2022.
So he'll be back.
Yeah, he'll be back. Hey, remember the name, Quentin Webb.
Quentin Webb. Hey, guys, Quentin Webb's a G. We watched him get it in. Now, before we bring on the other members of Team Thomas, right, we getting ready to show y'all just a little bit of Mike's summer, right, and how Mike hit the scene on these guys. D-Rich TV, shout outs to D-Rich, man, you know, for putting these things together. But this is just a little bit of Mike's summer. Mike, what's going on with these moves, man? I mean, the moves seem to be a step ahead, just a little bit of other people, man. What's going on?
I mean, it's all the hard work I do. I put in the gym. I mean, when you go to a camp, you gotta kill, or you not. That's how you get known. That's how I got known. I went to EBC West last year, and I killed, got MVP, got King of the Court. So it's just when you go to a camp, you have to kill. It's kill or be killed.
Kill or be killed in youth basketball, y'all. Look, we knew it was coming. Mike's on the banner right here at the EBC, right here with the Youth Sports Center Greatness Allowed. We seen it happening. Thank you to his parents, Sharice and Maylon, who gave us the heads up to be able to start covering this talented young man. Now, before Mike even went on to go play against LeBron James and them, he told me, yo, Reed, I'm going to dominate and take a picture with LeBron. And that's what he did. You know what I mean? Shout outs to LeBron James and the Blue Chips team. You know, shout outs to Lil Bronny, man. Hey, need y'all up here on the YSC show too. Here we go, man. We'll be back with y'all. More Mikey Williams and Team Thomas coming back. The Youth Sports Center, Greatness Allowed. Turn up. Turn off.
You're watching the Youth Sports Center, Greatness Allowed.
going on? Turn up, y'all. What's going on? It's the boy Reed Dudley, YSC, the show number 8. You know, shout out to all our sponsors, Lamar Alexander Photography, Global Tax Empire, Zizia, Sports Moms United. Holla at y'all, man. Thank you guys for everything that you do for the Youth Sports Center. Now, guys, we got Team Thomas here in the building, okay? And Team Thomas, earlier this year, wasn't even a team, right? They weren't even a team. They hit the scene in the end of the spring and turned into a monstrous national contender, right? This is Maylon Williams. That's my guy right up there in the corner. He plays no games, okay? Look, when he called me and told me he was putting something together that was going to be special, I was like, Maylon, are you serious? He was like, man, we going down to take down everybody. And I was like, man, maybe. And this picture will tell you he's serious. He don't play no games, Mike, do he? Look. And so what we're going to do is, guys, I'm going to let Mikey introduce his teammates as we let this game go on in the back right here. This is the Team Thomas versus the North Coast Blue Chips, more likely known as, you know, the team that we're going to show you just a little bit. You guys are going to see. There it is. There he is. This is the team that LeBron James' son is on. So LeBron James is at this game. Like I asked you guys before, how was it playing? I'm going to ask each of you guys, how was it playing in front of the king of basketball?
It was real great. It made you. It kind of made me play better to prove that, like, the Blue Chips, they're a solid team, but I know we were better because all the hype every single game. They have hundreds of fans coming to their game. They have LeBron coming through the back entrance, all that. So we had to put on the show. We had to show them what's up.
Yeah, that's what it is. How'd you feel?
I felt good because it's like one of the best players watching us, and like everybody else was watching us, so like we played way better to show them how we can play.
Say your name for us.
Donald Blewett.
Donald Blewett. Okay, Donald Blewett got a little herky-jerky little game. If you come up on him, he might speed up, then slow down, then reverse it back. When you pull it back, then get rid of the ball, pass it to his teammates. He got a real nice herky-jerky game. I like that about him, you know, and that's good to have when you have a point guard. He can go to shooting guard and attack the basket like that. Say your name for us also, young man.
Tyler Rollison.
Tyler Rollison, okay? Big man, play anywhere on the floor. How did you feel playing against LeBron? Take the mic.
Same what Donald said. I felt good because, like, we could have played better and show them how we work and all, and we're better than a team.
So these guys, show
them how we get down on the West Coast.
Showing them how we get down on the West Coast. Now, Team Thomas, like I said, guys, we're getting ready to let this play in the back. Mike, you introduce your teammates, man. Kind of usher in this video, man. What's going on as you guys see, you know, like you said, the mainstream, you know, the North Coast. You guys got to take them down. When the ball gets in your hands, man, go through plays with us right now, man. Y'all let us know what happened, Team Thomas.
Okay, so when we got the ball, it's kill mode. Like, you can't be passive when you play against a good team like that. You had everybody there. D-Rich was there. Hundreds of fans were there. Everything. So you have to kill. Like I said, it's kill or be killed. Like that. We were chasing the Blue Chips. That's why we went to nationals to eat up on the Blue Chips.
Yeah, like our big man Q, he bring a lot, all our rebounds. And Jeremiah, speed, all the steals he get and all the scraps, like diving for the ball, like getting rebounds.
Yeah, and our shooters, Charvel and Prince, they knock down the threes and stuff like that. And everybody on the floor can basically handle the ball well, bring it up, and get all the rebounds, push up the floor like that.
Now look, now we got this right here. This is part of the game. That's Bronny in there trying to pass it down low. You know, these guys trying to knock him down. Mike in there. There they go. Cherry, oh, who's that right there? Ooh, Terry Pickett. was he waiting for the half court or what?
I mean, he was leaking out. He ain't play no defense. He should have got benched, but I mean, he's one of our better players, so we got to keep him in the game.
You got to keep him in there. What was you thinking? You like, hey, man, we got to jump on LeBron and them early. So you was like, let me just wait at half court real quick, huh?
I needed a quick layup, get my layup in.
Good for stealing the ball and getting an easy bucket like that. Oh, I felt good because I got an easy bucket off of stealing stuff like that.
And you guys are up 8-0 in the game right now.
Who was hype. I felt good energy. I felt like we were finna blow them out.
Now, you guys from San Diego. Now, you guys, San Diego. Let's talk about Malcolm Thomas, right? Let's talk about Malcolm Thomas, who is a international basketball player. Played here at San Diego State. Malcolm also. What high school did Malcolm go to? Was it? I want to say Crawford. Malcolm was at Crawford. So, San Diego kid, now international basketball player, has taken what he does and now puts it back into the youth and getting these guys a team, man. How do you feel about Malcolm Thomas, man?
That's my big brother. I love him. I appreciate what he did for us this summer. He put this together he made this work. He put his money into this. He put all that stuff, all the good stuff. He could have been laying at home, chilling, doing all that stuff, but he put this together so we can go and prove to everybody that all the talents from the West Coast. We got the top talent here. We could compete with anybody in the world. Honestly, we could hit up Team Thomas on Instagram. We can get some scrimmages in. We can give anybody work, all ages. It don't even matter.
Yeah, and I thank Malcolm Thomas for putting this together for us. Because without him, we probably wouldn't even have a team. And Malon, Mikey's dad.
Yeah, I don't know a little bit, but I know he's probably a good guy for buying us all this stuff, putting us a good team together, going to nationals, buying everything for us, sponsoring us and stuff like that.
Now, right here, the game gets intense. The game gets intense. People be at football game, they don't understand. It's an intense thing. LeBron, what are you doing on the court? LeBron, what's LeBron doing? LeBron! He had to. He was feeling the heat. The whole team was feeling the heat. That's good, man, when you have NBA players who are around and international basketball players like Malcolm Thomas and LeBron James who are backing these kids up. You know, these kids are blessed beyond measures. We're blessed, but the Youth Sports Center just having these guys come on to our show, man. We like to thank Team Thomas. Coach, can you come in real quick, Coach? I need to ask the coach a couple questions. Let me get him in here real quick. We got the coach coming in. Coach, okay, tell everybody your name for us.
Hi, Gary Edwards, head coach for Team Thomas. Well, to be perfectly honest with you, as a coach, it makes coaching very, very easy. When you got talented kids like these three here, and that listens and understand, you can give instructions one time, and they go out there on the court and they execute it very well. And being as athletic as they are, it's a pretty sight to see them execute that.
You guys, with all the big names, they're all going to start knocking at you guys pretty soon. Have you guys figured out a high school, maybe thinking about keeping these kids together? Because, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if San Diego keeps a team like this together, you know, for the next 5 years, even senior year, you're talking about possibly a national powerhouse right here out of San Diego in high school basketball for sure.
Well, to be honest with you, Reed, it came to mind, but what we're really focusing on right now is just the development of the kids to get them better and get them, and not only this for basketball, but just get them become productive adults in the world today. We like to say that we're developing professional players, dads, businessmen. Whatever they're going to do, they're going to be professionals at it.
That's what it's all about, guys. Team Thomas building professional young men, young athletes, future dads, future businessmen, making sure these guys got a strong mind about anything else. You guys, Team Thomas, you guys got anything else you want to say?
One, we the best team in the country, hands down. We got the best players in the country. Y'all can't argue with that because we went and showed it at nationals. But I want to make shout out to my guy Reed. You know, shout out to my two sons, Tyler and Donald. Shout out to Coach Gary. I'll say shout out to Uncle Pat out there in Charlotte for letting us come and stay. He helped put this together too, actually. Shout out to my mom and dad for making it happen and taking care of me. Shout out to Mr. Larry out there with the Rebels. That's where I started. And I'll say shout out to Coach Derek. at the YMCA. He had me when I was 3 years old, developing me, all that stuff.
I want to say we're ready for anybody. Anybody want to play us, come out here, we can come to you. And shout out to everybody that helped me, like my dad. Shout out Malon, Malcolm, everybody. Coach Dominic, he was helping me since I was like 5. So, you know, yeah.
Shout out to everybody that made me a better person today. Shout out to everybody that made me a better person today. And anybody that won't work with us, you could just come play us.
I want to give a shout out to Malon that's not here. I want to give a shout out to Coach Danielle. Special shout out to Malcolm Thomas. And shout out to another San Diego local that's going to be great, Jeremy. And shout out to the rest of the Team Thomas players that's not here with us today also.
I forgot, shout out to Coach Danielle and shout out to Malcolm for making this possible. Okay.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Danielle, too. Yeah. Wait, I got one more. And shout out to Jarvell and Prince, because when we was playing in that championship game, Charvel, right? I'm saying it right?
Charvel.
He came in the game, and he hit like 3 threes and put us up, and then after that, they gave up.
I got something. So I got a shout out to Ron and Ronnie and them for letting me come over and stay the night. I might be back out there Friday. Y'all gotta stay tuned though. Y'all gotta stay tuned.
Yeah, there you go. Hey man, shout outs to everybody, man, helping make this all happen, yo. Hey, it's going down. Team Thomas is in the building. They not backing down from nobody. Okay, they taking all fades at the table. Hey guys, step up to the plate. Hit the Youthsportscenter up. You guys want a game with Team Thomas? Hit us up. I'll make the right calls and get you guys talking to the right people. Youthsportscenter, man, greatness allowed. Turn up or turn off.
I think we had to even I had to stop the shout outs coming, man. What's going on with you, man? So you just switched up. You came to OTI, man, because you guys wanted, you wanted to play with some guys, man, that you knew were going to get you to the championship. How's it been feeling?
It felt great.
It felt great. Now, I know you be up there also. You be up at Cathedral, man, up there watching the games. How do you like your team compared to Cathedral's team right now? Do you think y'all team can beat your brother's team?
Probably.
That's what it's about, man. Cruz is trying to hear live on the Youthsportscenter. Greatness allowed. Thank you.
Thank NFL Flag San Diego for another awesome season, and you're watching Youthsportscenter.
Three guys right now. 79, get in here. LT, the real LT, man. Where's that? Gives his gift card. Give him his gift card, the real LT. He in there, he get his gift card today, man. $2,000 of fun in there, man. Y'all get to get it. Harmon get to get the energy drink player game. That's the Dynamite Energy player. The Dynamite Energy drink. Harmon, you about to blow up. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, Max. What you got to say about these guys right here, man? Usher these guys in for me, man.
Him and his twin brother. Best lineman in San Diego County, off top.
Off top.
Right here, best middle linebacker in San Diego County. Nobody can beat us.
Nobody can beat them. They said nobody can beat them, man. Turn up. We talk about the defending champs, man. They back in the house, and they back saying, ain't nobody beating them. This is Harmon Savaianaya, LT, Maximus Abasolo, and my man, Pineda, the best. Say it again.
Center.
In what?
San Diego County.
Bow! Turn up! Turn off, baby. Youthsportscenter, greatness allowed. Harmon Savaianaya.
Quarterback on the pass. Pick it up. Got it. That's good. Good catch. Good catch.
Pro Football Hall of Fame and every other person in America that is waiting for the biggest youth football platform to be started so everybody has a chance to participate, no matter where you're from, no matter where you live, right? You can get to a regional and compete and claim, if you're really good, right, to be one of the best. And if you make it here, you certainly are. But on behalf of your program coach and all the things that we just said, right, I want to officially invite you to the Pro Football Hall of Fame Village back, hopefully if you make it, right, for the Game for Life National Youth Championship. And you guys are in, Coach. You guys are in.
Awesome.
Here we go. Here we go.
What's going on, y'all? YSC The Show, number 8. Shout out to our sponsors, Scotch and Soda, Global Tax Empire, Lamar Alexander Photography, Zija, and Sports Moms United. Thank you guys all for being a part of this. Now we're moving from football, from basketball, on to some baseball and softball. I got here Mikey Williams' mom. Not only just Mikey Williams' mom, this is Sharice Williams, okay? This is a known softball star out of the San Diego area. And she brought her friend here, a coach. I'm going to let her introduce the whole segment. Let her go ahead and do her thing. Sharice, what are you doing now with softball here in San Diego?
Hey, so, you know, I'm just trying to give back to the community that I was raised in, that I was a product of. I'm a homegrown San Diego girl. And, you know, with all the travel and all the things I've accomplished in softball, Coach David Ace, he actually brought me on to his organization to help give back to some of these girls and teach them, you know, some basic fundamentals and hopefully get them to realize their dreams in high school and college and even beyond. So I'm going to let you hear from David a little bit about the Aces organization.
Thank you. How you guys doing? My name is David Ace. I'm also local here. You know, got brought up in Southeast San Diego, just trying to give back to the community and let the children know to kind of, you know, that it's about life. We're trying to teach them life lessons through the sport. Let them know that, you know, as mentors, what we're trying to do is we're trying to develop them as good people out in society, you know, past the sport. We're trying to give them the holistic approach to the sport and life, and, you know, we're just trying to give back. It's all about the kids. We're trying to change the culture for the better. So thank you.
And that's what this is about, guys. It's about changing the culture. This is for the culture. We met David at San Diego High walking around because we're going to be putting together a big event with the Youth Sports Center. Sharice is going to be working with us also. A part of that, we all are from San Diego from some sort, whether you're coaching or you're doing something. But what we do have is a lack of togetherness, a lack of support, and sometimes when you grow up in a city that's fast-paced, we're under LA, everybody always sees what LA can do real quick, real fast because they got the money and the funding to do it, and San Diego, we're here at the bottom of the map, so we struggle with togetherness and working together. How do you guys want to work together with everybody to help make this a process?
Personally, I just want to offer everything that I have, that I've gained. I went to Sarah and Kearney High School, so just networking with all those same coaches, all the same people in the community, the district, to reach out and just fill voids wherever needed. Like Coach David said, it's totally about the kids, and so just reaching out to all the other programs, the coaches up and down the coast, east and west of San Diego, just to collaborate on how we can get these kids to realize their dreams and be successful on the field, the court, in the classroom, just being just open to communicate and just collaborate.
Absolutely. And also, we want to be able to have a safe haven so that the children and families know that, hey, this program's legit. The coaches are in the same mentality, same type of culture to, raise the child through the sport. And so that's what we're trying to create too in this networking avenue. So yeah.
What a lot of people may not be paying attention to is baseball is one of the highest paid sports in the world, right? And the thing about it is our community has went away from it really hard, especially after, the scrutiny of Barry Bonds. I don't know if anybody really noticed or paid attention, but when Barry Bonds was breaking the home run record, it was a lot of scrutiny around PEDs and steroid use when, a couple years before, Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa were doing the same thing, Barry Bonds. Now, let me give you guys just a little bit of a history lesson if you guys don't know anything about Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds grew up in the dugout watching Willie Mays have batting practice with his father, who's a Hall of Famer, Bobby Bonds. And he grew up around Ernie Banks. Maybe you guys don't know anything about baseball, but these are all 500-plus home run hitters. So as a little kid, when you're walking around, dragging around a bat, and all you're watching is 500 home run hitters, Hall of Famers, knock the ball over the gate, what are you going to grow up and do? Yeah, so he grew up knocking home runs and taking things out of the park, and they decided to call it PED use. But his first 4 years in Major League Baseball, he was breaking records with Triple Crowns, RBIs, home runs, and stolen bases, which a lot of people weren't doing. Ricky Henderson was a top base stealer at that time, and then you had guys like Cecil Fielder who were just home run hitters. Ken Griffey was probably the only other comparable player to Barry Bonds, but what they did is they systematically, how I feel, they took our culture completely out of baseball, called it the great American pastime again, and said, yeah, the brothers that we do bring in, as long as they from Cuba, Puerto Rico, you understand, it's okay. And so right here, what we're trying to do, and what I see a lot of people, including Rich Curry and Athletic Initiative, what they're trying to do with baseball is integrate the urban community back into baseball again. Because through the media, it's been detoured away from our kids. And so I'm proud, as the Youth Sports Center, to have Sharice, who has all the accolades that come with her as far as softball is concerned, and basketball. She can play basketball too. Don't get it twisted, okay? She said she went to Sarah and Kearney. Don't get it twisted. She'll hoop you up, okay? A lot of people give the credit to training Mikey Williams to Maylon. And when I first asked Maylon, I said, man, you did a great work with your son. He said, man, I didn't do that. She did. I was like, yikes. So, yeah, the best basketball player in the country right now who's been killing y'all, his mom taught him how to play. So don't ever tell any woman that, she don't know nothing about nothing, because they'll dog you, okay? So back to baseball and back to integrating the urban community back into it. I know that is a big part of why you guys are involved into it. Tell us how you guys might plan to do some stuff like that.
So currently, I was fortunate enough to coach in Sweetwater District and Chula Vista, San Diego High District, and in North County, Poway High and Rancho Bernardo, and right now I'm coaching at Mesa College. So my whole goal is I'm going to make it up in coaching world, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to San Diego Unified and probably take over either San Diego High or Hoover or Crawford and revamp the whole entire program from the floor up, including the softball program, and bring back championships down to Southeast San Diego with our urban youth. So that's my whole goal and what I'm gunning for. And I believe that I'm on the right path, so that's my whole goal.
And Guys, shout outs to my guys, Earl Wright, Sr. That's my guy out there. You know, I call him Anson. Shout out to Anson. He's the brother of Adam Jones Jr. Adam Jones, we grew up playing basketball together at Paradise Hills, who, I mean, he probably could have went professional in basketball, too, to tell it the truth. But now he's the $80 million man over at the center field for the Orioles. So shout outs to Adam, you know, doing his thing, man, and I appreciate, you know, just being able to be around people of this caliber, working as the Youth Sports Center guys. That's what it's all about. We're getting ready to go to another break, guys, with Sharice Williams and David Ason with the San Diego Aces baseball. Don't get it twisted, y'all. That's the website, SanDiegoAcesBaseball.com. You guys can go check it out. It tells you guys Coach's Corner a little bit about the Aces and the events and details that they're going to be doing. These two will be helping, along with a bunch of others, bringing baseball back to the urban community of San Diego. One of the best places to play baseball in the country. Don't get it twisted. It's softball. Turn up, turn off.
You're watching the Youth Sports Center. You're watching the Youth Sports Center.
Food tour, we out here in San Diego with the Youth Sports Center. My man Reggie Bush. Yo, doing it real big with the youth. We got a football campus you see behind me, Reggie's high school. We got a lot of energy. We having fun. It's a great cause. Yo, it's about the kids, guys. So make sure you guys support Youth Sports Center. Food tour in the building. Check me out on Showtime's Ray Donovan, season 5, and whatever else I got coming out. If you're not watching this, you're losing.
You're losing. Live right now, y'all. Youth Sports Center, greatness allowed. We've been following this young man since about the 7th, 8th grade. Now he's the top quarterback at Helix High School. Carson Baker, baby. What's going on, Carson? Now, Carson, what do you got to tell the Youth Sports Center kids that's out there, man, that we focused on when they little? I try to tell these parents and tell them that you got to get with the Youth Sports Center so you can get more highlights, get yourself more information, get your name out there.
Yeah, Youth Sports Center, best in the business, man. Covering all youth sports, you know. Los Toros the best, though.
Yeah. You know he had to throw that shot out there. You know he had to throw the Los Toros shot out there. Shout out Carson Baker, former Los Toros quarterback, now Helix High School quarterback, CIF championship. They looking for it, baby. This your boy Reed Dudley. You know we grew up in Skyline, but we still up here at Helix. Turn it up, Carson Baker, baby.
Watching the Youth Sports Center.
Dwayne, on behalf of the Pro Football Hall of Fame Academy, the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and every other person in America that is waiting for the biggest youth football platform to be started so everybody has a chance to participate, no matter where you're from, no matter where you live, right? You can get to a regional and compete and claim, if you're really good, right, to be one of the best. And if you make it here, you certainly are. But on behalf of your program, coach, and all the things that we just said, right, I want to officially invite you to the Pro Football Hall of Fame Village back, hopefully if you make it, right? But the Game for Life National Youth Championship, and you guys are in, coach. You guys are in.
Awesome.
Here we go. Here we go. Coach Dwayne.
Turn up, man. I'm here with Maximus Abasolo. He won our gift card, man. The player of the game right here, man. Maximus, now you came, man. You called, asked for the Youth Sports Center to come out here, man. Why'd you do that?
Man, I just want to get looked at. You know, I'm just trying to show everybody my talents. So what San Diego has to offer.
Yeah, there you go.
There 2022.
Yeah. There you go. Maximus is ready to go, man. His team is ready, man. How you guys looking, man, for a final, man? You guys looking for the championship or what?
We stacked this year. We stacked up our team this year. We have a good season. Right now we're undefeated. I think we can go all the way, win that championship, that San Diego Q Bowl again.
Yeah, boy. These boys, they looking for the back-to-back state champs, man. You know what I'm saying? We got more in here, man. We got a big man in here. Say your name for us, big man.
Johan Pedita, number 93.
Yeah, boy. You was
best center in the San Diego
That's
County.
what he said. He said the best center. He ready to turn up. He said, man, no, how was it out there in the trenches today, big man?
I mean, it wasn't easy, but it wasn't too hard.
It wasn't easy. It wasn't too hard. Oh, look, they got a little cheerleader fans in here. Look, she said we live. She said, ooh, look. Hey, man. So you guys pride yourself, man, on having a big, strong line in your defense, man. You guys almost had 3 pick sixes. So you guys was reading, man. You guys did a lot of studying, right?
Yeah, I mean, we just out here working. Like, our linebackers is our biggest main threat that all the San Diego teams should be looking out for. It's our linebackers and our line. We have the biggest line in San Diego, probably the best linebackers San Diego. We have a good team this year.
Hey, man, that's how it's rolling right now, man. I'm here with Big Max, man. Say your name.
Johan Pedita.
Johan Hanita, man. Turn up, man. He say the best center in town. Turn up. That's what we talk about now. The Youth Sports Center. Greatness allowed. Thanks.
Up, y'all. What's going on? It's your boy Reed Dudley, man, and we're back. And now what we're talking about, guys, real quick, I'm going to bring you guys up to speed. We got all-star football season is coming up, right? And everybody, I know they're probably really confused because around a lot of this time, you got a lot of people who are talking from different angles. Hey, we're doing this for football. We're doing this for football. Hey, we're doing this for all-stars. And everybody wants to find out what's going to be financially the best for them or what's going to be the best situation for their kid to get exposure. Well, let me give you guys the breakdown of what's going on right now. The Youth Sports Center Greatness Allowed, your boy Reed Dudley has been asked to come a part of this big mega thing that's going on. They're building a $700 million facility in Canton, Ohio right now, guys. This is it. The NFL is working with the Hall of Fame to create a brand new facility. They're building like a Disneyland for youth football for kids. That's what's going on, guys, right now. So the NFL has taken a lot of what they were doing, a lot of money and funding. They put it back into the Hall of Fame, and the Hall of Fame decided to build the Pro Football Hall of Fame Academy for kids. You can see the stadium that's going on around over there. Around that backside over there is going to be more fields, more stadiums, movie theaters, right, all types of different things that they're building up. Shout out to Mikey Williams and Team Thomas also for coming through. Look, these guys are going to be building a mecca for football. And so what I got to ask everybody, if we're talking about football in America and we're talking about putting your kid in the best atmosphere to learn from the best and to grow from the best, then what else are we talking about than the Hall of Fame Academy, right? That's my job as the Youth Sports Center, to go around and find the best opportunity for kids to market themselves as an athlete to get themselves to the next level. This is the highest level that you can go in football, is the Hall of Fame. So if the Hall of Fame is going to put together an event, then I suggest all youth football organizations. I've heard the Snoop Dogg Football League is going to be joining into this. I've heard that the TMT Lions out of Las Vegas are going to be joining into this. I'm even hearing talks about maybe some Flow League coming into this in the Florida area and maybe even in the California area. Guys, look, the Pro Football Hall of Fame putting this together, they're going to have the ability not only for your kids just to work with maybe a guy who's played football for a couple years, or maybe he played a couple games in the NFL. You know, maybe he just played college and never made it to the NFL. Or maybe your coach, you know, or trainer, maybe he played high school football and didn't play anymore. Maybe he just played youth football and didn't play anymore, learned what he learned, trained everybody, and just went on. It's a difference when you're learning from guys who've played football on that highest level, guys who've got those gold jackets. Now your boy Reed Dudley is going to have the ability, by working with the Pro Football Hall of Fame, to come grab a top football player, and take him to Canton with me, and take him to Canton and walk around. Somebody might walk up and say, "Hey, that's Coach Dudley of Team San Diego out there," with that young man. And guys, here, this is Bo Jackson, or this is Joe Montana. Having the ability to have these guys working together on the team is awesome. So I'd like to send a direct shout out right now to all former NFL players who are Hall of Famers here in San Diego. You have a spot here with us. Andre Reed, who I do know is out there in San Diego. Please give me a contact, Andre Reed. I will contact you through Teresa. Or Michael Haynes, whose son plays for Westview. Michael Haynes, this is an invitation also for your tutelage. Michael Haynes told me at a flag football event that he didn't even start playing football until he was in the 10th grade. And he's a Hall of Famer. He did not touch and play a football game until he was in the Hall of Fame. Didn't put pads on till he was in the Hall of Fame. Till he was a 10th grader, and now he's the Hall of Fame. Played with that on that John Madden team for the Raiders. One of the most physical cornerbacks to ever play in the NFL. Shout outs to Hard Count Athletics, Chris Williams, who probably will be coming on board with me working with this also. Shout outs to Coach Jerome, Coach Jason, Gigi. We're all looking to build something here great in San Diego. Fast Camp, JB, Big E, everybody. We're looking. I'm looking to get the top players in the county to come to be a part of this. Like I said, the NFL Hall of Fame Academy, the Pro Football, Hall of Fame Academy. And let me just get you guys just a little bit about it. You guys might have already seen the video, but we're going to re-show that also. That's what the logo looks like. That's what it's about, guys, right now, the Pro Football Hall of Fame Academy. We're getting ready to try to go around. You'll see me. I'll have this logo, and I'll be putting this on jerseys and actually coming and picking the kids that I believe should be on the All-Star game and will come with us. We do have a business that will be working with us to help make sure that we get our kids fully funded to go to Canton. We have 2 regional games in Oxnard that we're going to go up and battle for. The winning teams from that go on to Canton. 10 regions all over the country, guys, all battling to go to the Hall of Fame Academy. Now, let me show you guys a video a little bit, and this is what's been going on around the country, is teams, the Silver Spring Saints, okay? Shout out to the Silver Spring Saints, all right? The Silver Spring Saints were offered the Game of Life official invite, guys. There it is. Silver Spring Saints out of Maryland. They're getting a shot right now on the Youthsportscenter to show. We have been asked by the owner of the Pro Football Hall of Fame Academy to come on, and the YSC will be the bracket show. YSC the show will be the bracket show for the Pro Football Hall of Fame Academy. I'd like to thank everybody. I'd like to thank Rich McGinnis for just the opportunity to be able to do this. He sees the vision in a young man like myself to help get these kids to the next level and help get their names out there. He feels the energy of the Youth Sports Center and AG Productions, how we came together and become YSC the show and turned this into something that, guys, that we plan to travel around country and give these kids the best of what we can give them. Period, point blank. That's just what it is. I'm going to let that run again, but that's what this is all about, guys, is giving these kids the opportunity to do what they need to do. Once again, shout out to the Silver Spring Saints for joining the Pro Football Hall of Fame Academy. Some coaches will be getting a letter from Reed Dudley. You will be getting a letter stating that we might need you to make a challenge for this. Like I said, Snoop Youth Football League, from what I hear, is joining into this. So when you're talking about playing on the highest level of youth football, the Snoop Football League always comes up. They're always on ESPN. Oh, I forgot to mention, guys, ESPN will be covering this also. So your kids will be getting the maximum exposure. They'll be able to be seen by all the top players from everywhere, colleges and everywhere. If you guys have to understand, if the Pro Football Hall of Fame is going to put their name behind something, I'm guaranteeing you it's probably going to be the best experience in youth football, and the Youth Sports Center is behind it. We will be representing San Diego. Turn up. The Youth Sports Center, greatness allowed. We're getting ready to be out of here, guys. This concludes our show. Shout out to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Shout out to Zizia, our sponsor. Shout out to Global Tax Empire, our sponsor. Shout out to Lamar Alexander Photography. Shout out to Sports Moms United. Thank you, guys. Hey, Youth Sports Center, YSC the show, number 8. We're in the books, guys. We'll be back. Shout out Team Thomas, the Aces, and everybody else. We're not going to be back. We're out of here. Excuse me. We'll be back next. We'll be back in a week from now, guys, with another show. Goodlow looked at me like, "What you mean we're going to be back? This show's over." We're done, guys. YSC the show. Turn up. Turn off.
You're watching the Youth Sports Center. Greatness allowed.
Thank you.